everyone, I'm Brittany Hoback, and today I'm here at Firm Fitness at the Belfort Pavilion with manager Ryan Arnett. So how are you today, Ryan?
I'm great today. It's Monday, but so far so good.
Yeah, Mondays are tough. Mondays are, although I have to say that I always, when I start into my new workout plan, I have to start on Monday. And if you happen to miss a Monday, then it's like, oh, I gotta wait till next Monday.
Well, that's probably why it's always the busiest day of the week.
Exactly. All right, so how long have you been in business here with Firm Fitness?
This is our 5th year at Firm Fitness.
5th year. Now, you haven't always been here in the Belfort Pavilion, correct?
Well, we have as a Firm Fitness, they used to do the community fitness at the Vitality Center. And then we separated. Now we're Firm Fitness, we're our own entity here.
Okay, great. And what sorts of different programs do you offer to people who are coming in here to be members of Firm Fitness?
Well, we do offer group classes such as Zumba, Pilates, yoga, things like that. One of the biggest things we do is a lot of personal training. We try to individualize it for that person,
sure.
So to make sure they get what they want out of it.
And especially that's important whenever you have someone who's not been as, I guess a visual gym member.
We try to keep them on the straight and narrow.
Exactly. You know, if you're getting back into it, I think it's always nice to have a personal trainer to kind of walk you through everything. And you always get magazines and things like that out here that have all sorts of different exercises and things like that in that you want to try, but it's kind of hard to read a magazine's description of an exercise.
It is.
And then to bring it, I'm always like, put your right foot arm in and left back, and I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, well, I'm big on everybody's different. You know,
sure.
The magazine is very general, so, you know, again, you and I are both different, so us reading the same article may not be the best fit.
Sure. Now, what is the cost of an annual membership here?
A general membership for a single would be $300 a person for a year, or we can deduct just $30 a month. Each additional person is typically $50 a month or $150 a year.
Okay, so these are other members of your family.
Right,
okay.
Right. And then seniors would be maybe $250 a year or $40.
Okay, and so then you get a little thing to put on your keychain, and you buzz in, and it says, enjoy your workout, which is great. So what are the hours of operation here?
Typically through the week, we open at 5:30 in the morning for the early birds.
I'd love to be one of those.
Me too. I usually am drinking my coffee as I come in.
Yeah, exactly.
But, so 5:30 in the morning and 8:30 at night through the week. On Saturdays, we are 8 to 4.
Okay.
Sundays 1 to 6. So 7 days a week. No excuses.
No excuses not to get in here and get a workout in when you got to open 7 days a week. So if people are wanting to find you, do you have a website, do you have a Facebook page that you can sort of follow the different things that are going on and class schedules? Yes and yes. Woo!
We do have a Facebook page. It's Firm Fitness at the Belfort Pavilion. And then also we do have a web page. The easiest way I found to get to it is if you go to the Our Lady of Belfont Hospital webpage. It's wellbh.com.
Okay.
There's actually some big pictures there. You'll see one of our trainers actually speaking to some clients on treadmill.
Great. Yeah.
Click on that, and you can find our aerobic schedule, our hours of operation, prices, things like that.
And because the schedule always changes too. I mean, you know, you have the high season, you have the low season, and so those classes become more and then become less depending on the flux of the people.
In the season. Yeah.
In the season, exactly. January is always a hot month.
It is.
January, February, then it kind of starts to die down after everybody's New Year's resolution has sort of died off.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. All right, and what is the phone number here? Also, too, if you want to call in.
606-324-0339.
Awesome. All right, so next up we're going to go and take a tour of the facility and talk about some of the different equipment and different cardio stuff that they have set up here, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, we are back, and we've done our opening to talk about the business and how you can find these guys, and one of the big things we're talking about is the personal training that Firm Fitness has to offer. So what sorts of qualifications do you and your staff have to be a personal trainer?
That's a great question, and I did mention I take personal training pretty seriously. So all of our trainers are either certified personal trainers or exercise physiologists, which is a 4-year degree program. So we want to make sure you're getting what you pay for it.
Sure.
And also, it helps with working with injuries. If you have a pre-existing injury, we want to make sure we're helping that injury, not hurting anyone.
Absolutely, and I think that's important too. Is a lot of times when people get hurt, they think, oh, I shouldn't be going to the gym, and that's actually the complete opposite. You really need to maintain your health and your flexibility and strength and things like that, especially throughout an injury and then after an injury, so you don't injure yourself.
Right. That's very true. What I always say too, my opinion is getting out of shape is not the best for your body.
Sure.
So I think you just have to learn how to work around some of those injuries.
Absolutely. So as you can see here in the background, we have all sorts of cardiac equipment here, and we got treadmills and bikes and ellipticals, which I will not attempt to get on because I am terrible at those things. So what are some of the benefits, I guess, or pros and cons to, you know, doing the elliptical versus the treadmill?
Sure. Well, obviously both are going to give you some cardiovascular benefits on both sides. The biggest thing is when the elliptical will come in, they're low impact. They're in a circular motion. That's kind of where the elliptical comes in. So if you have bad back, knees, hips, it's going to take some of that impact off of you. You can keep your speed up, so it's going to be hard to run on a treadmill if you have a bad back.
Sure.
Keep those kind of RPMs up. But if you're on an elliptical, you can do that in a circular motion. It's going to take a lot of the impact off of you.
Right, and then you also have some steppers down there, and again, the recumbent bikes and things like that. So also, again, to sort of switch it up a little bit, because I know I get burnt out on the treadmill.
Absolutely. Yeah, we try to, you know, again, I'm big on no excuses.
Yeah.
So we want to have a little something for everybody. And yeah, if you get bored on one, you can shake it up. And it's nice to kind of keep shaking up your program so your body doesn't get too used to it.
Absolutely. So cardio is, I think, sometimes something that people like to skimp out on their workout program, but it's really important.
It is.
So I mean, it's something I think even if you're doing the weightlifting thing, that you really need to get some cardio in there too.
Yeah.
It's important to do it. Everybody's just got to start out slow.
Yeah, it's true.
We're all not built for 5Ks and 10Ks and tough
We're
runners.
almost built in a day.
Exactly. So it's important, you know, to listen to your body and to use the treadmills and the equipment based on your needs if you've had knee injuries and, like I said, and back injuries.
Right.
So next up, we're going to go over here and we're going to take a look at the free weights and some of the machines that we have to offer, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, so now we're here at the racquetball courts, and you have 2 or 3 racquetball courts here?
2 racquetball.
2 racquetball courts, great. Now these are pretty busy in the evenings.
Yeah.
There's some gentlemen that come here that are pretty good at what they do.
They're intense. Yeah, they like it.
Exactly. Now I, on the other hand, am absolutely terrible at this game, but I do like to get in here every once in a while and just run around, hit the ball, and sort of pretend like I know what I'm doing. But it's a lot of fun, and you do get the heart rate going.
Yeah, it definitely burns some calories. And again, it's nice to get some cardio in without thinking about doing cardio. So
Sure.
Chasing the ball around, not thinking about running. I personally like the cardio I get here other than the treadmill because the treadmill's a little monotonous for me. So I like to not think about it.
And the next thing you know, a half hour is gone,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh,
Yeah, you can
cardio's
easily
over.
burn close to 1,000 calories playing some hard racquetball.
Yeah, and it's fun. Now, I took a racquetball class as a gym class in college, and so once upon a time I did know how to play this game.
I gotta know what your grade was.
I think it was an A, like, I think. So it was neat, to have take a gym class. I think I took a racquetball, I took scuba, and I think softball. To round out that science with some of these classes. But if you don't know how to play, you can always go online.
Yeah, you can look up rules. We usually keep a log for rules here. We have like a binder that has the rules in it, or you can ask for that.
All right. Now, do you have equipment here that people can use?
Yeah, we do try to keep a few rackets, a few balls laying around. I do recommend though, if you're into it, bring your stuff just in case something got damaged or someone was using our stuff, but we don't want you to be without. So, feel free to bring. You can usually pick up a racket at Walmart, just like the one you're carrying, for about $12 to $14. So
Yeah,
it's not too
It's not bad
expensive.
at all,
Nope.
and we're always at Walmart. Now, eye protection is something that is very important here because the balls are flying all around.
They're whizzing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So you definitely want to get yourself some eye protection.
Yeah, I always say nobody needs it until they get hit in the eye, and you can do some damage. So yeah, definitely better safe than sorry.
Perfect. So so here are the racquetball courts, and here to our right, we actually have a room where you have the Zumba classes and the spinning classes and all sorts of things in there. So it is covered with blinds, so the ladies, if they don't want to zoom in front of people,
yeah, they're there for a reason.
Exactly. That you're shaking your groove thing there, and you don't want everybody to to see it.
Yeah, that's our aerobic studio, and we try to have a variety of classes for different types of people. Some people like the dancing type, some people more like the yoga type. We even have more of just circuit training where you kind of go station to station. We try to have a little something for everybody. We even have actually, it's not really done in the aerobics room, but we have a boot camp class that's more, a lot of times it's outside, flipping tires, dragging
I've seen
sleds.
those tires outside.
Yeah, so we try to have a little something for everybody. So high intensity, low intensity, so we get no excuses.
Exactly, because you've got all sorts of things for everybody. Also, outside there is a walking track that is beautiful, especially in the fall, which is coming up. And so, how far around is one lap on the walking track?
One lap is 7/10 of a mile, so
Okay.
0.7.
And which is nice because you've got some hills and you've got some, straightaways, and then of course you cross by in front of that beautiful pond down there. You see all sorts of wildlife, and I think they even got some flower beds planted out there now, which is a nice addition.
Yeah, they did kind of adopt the flower bed, so as you go around, you see some of the flower beds. And we're always trying to do fun stuff to the track, but it's really gorgeous. It's just a nice, again, with I talked about the treadmills, the monotony for me personally. So I like to go out and I can see the nature and be out in the air too.
Exactly. So after we've got our workouts in and we've Zumba'd and we've done our spinning classes and our cardio and our free weights, inside the locker room you guys also have a steam room.
Yeah, we have sauna and steam.
Sauna and steam.
Yeah, so dry heat's the sauna and the wet is the steam. It's what we call the executive workouts. People want to go in and pamper themselves a little bit. So yeah, it's really nice. You kind of go in there and loosen it up. Also, even the next day after a hard workout, when your muscles are a little sore and a little stiff, you can come in and just take a steam and loosen up.
Yeah, which is a really nice feature to have. And there's also inside the locker room, we got showers and lockers that you can rent out to. So again, if you want to come in before work, after work, and you've got someplace to go, you can always get your workout in and get your shower in and be on your way. Hair dryers and towels and the whole 9 yards in there.
No excuses.
No excuses. All right, so again, let's refresh everybody with how to find you. So you have a Facebook page, Firm Fitness.
Firm Fitness.
Firm Fitness. And the website you said to go to.
Probably the easiest way I've found is just to go to the olbh.com site and then go to our picture at the top. Click that and you'll find all of our information.
All right, great. So that has all the costs for the annual membership as well as the personal training and again the schedule for the classes, which is important because it does change. And Ryan, thank you so much for your time, and I promise that I'll see you soon on the treadmill. I've been sort of working out outside since it's been nice out.
And that's okay.
Yeah. So,
just as long as you're moving, we don't mind.
Exactly. When the weather gets bad, I tend to come back in here and work out on the.
You're a familiar face.
I know, yeah. But I like it though because he does keep me honest. When he hasn't seen me in a while, he lets me know. So thank you so much, and I appreciate your time. And again, stop by Firm Fitness. It's a great place to work out. Thanks.
Thank you.